Greetings, brothers and sisters. What is up? Welcome back to yet another one from us. We are coming to you with news from Burkina Faso, Ghana, and Burkina Faso. It's very rare that we report on these guys,
These
these two guys,
neighbors,
relations, and now trying to be very good brothers and sisters. So Ghana seems to be
the one, eh?
causing up to Burkina Faso and trying to be a big brother. I don't know if it's big brother. Yeah, probably big brother because
A
their
small
president
brother.
their president is the big brother here. So, Ghana has expressed support for Burkina Faso in the fight against insecurity. Coming from Ghana, it's a surprise. Burkina Faso's Foreign Minister Karamoko Jean-Marie Traore met with the Ghanaian delegation led by National Security Minister Albert Kantapa on Tuesday, aiming to strengthen cooperation between the two countries. Expressing gratitude to Ghana for its assistance in receiving refugees from Burkina Faso, Traore highlighted the harmonious relationship between the two nations. In turn, Kantapa emphasized the historical ties between Ghana and Burkina Faso, reaffirming Ghana's commitment to supporting the fight against terrorism. Albert Kantapa highlighted the importance of a common fight against insecurity, noting the country's shared border of more than 630 kilometers. The Ghanaian minister also pledged to advocate for international support for Burkina Faso in its fight against terrorism, specifically within the African Union, ECOWAS, and the United Nations.
Guys, remember last time we were talking about Burkina Faso and China coming together to create a shipping line and shipping company actually. And in that, we say that we are not sure which company will allow Burkina Faso to have maybe a very commercial and very busy railway line. We are talking about Benin, Togo,
Cote
Ghana,
d'Ivoire.
uh, Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire. And they've been having these fights with Cote d'Ivoire because Cote d'Ivoire, when you talk about anything that is happening, like the security wise, anything that is happening is coming from Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire is the mess that is messing Burkina Faso because these are people who are harboring those long time ago expounded presidents and police people who are organizing and planning allegedly terrorist attacks.
Politicians, former
Yeah, for
politicians.
example, the Damiba guy. So they are fighting Cote d'Ivoire, and I don't think Cote d'Ivoire will allow them to create this
Port.
report. But we are hoping that because Cote d'Ivoire is voting this year or next year, I think next year, 2025, we're hoping that they are going to oust Ouattara and bring in a new young people. But before then, we are happy for that Ghana is coming to support Burkina Faso in terms of security, and this shows that we are working as brothers. And soon, we are also going to allow them to have a rail because Burkina Faso will need a port to grow. But my problem is who will be the next president of Ghana? Or they are still going to vote for the same people who messed them, like Kenya did. We don't know, but we are hoping all the best for Ghana and thank you for supporting Burkina Faso. That's a wonderful thing.
I don't think I share the same sentiments because the support that I'm looking at here, that work and I saying will give Burkina Faso, is that of the international, in the international community. When they talk about your ECOWAS, they talk about your UN, your AU. To me, it's not the kind of support that I'm looking, at least that I'm hoping that Burkina Faso can get. The kind of support that I want for Burkina Faso is if we were to say we'll join hands, we'll bring in technologies, we'll bring in equipment, your drones to fight terrorism in these two countries in the region, then that is the kind of support that I would celebrate. Because when you talk about ECOWAS, this means that you are now trying to bring back the AES, to bring back Burkina Faso back to square one, back to where they started, back to where they ran from. The AU, we have talked about the AU for years and years, for ages, well, for months and months. Has the AU really helped? If the AU wanted to fight terrorism in Africa, it could have done that a long time ago. We wouldn't be talking about terrorism right now. With the AU in place, the United Nations is another organization that we cannot even have hopes.
It's actually the United States.
Yeah, so we cannot have really high hopes to say they are going to give us a voice in the United Nations to say we need help in fighting terrorism. We have heard allegations from Traore himself saying that these are the guys that perpetrate the kind of behaviors by these terrorists. So Ghana, yes, it's a good initiative that we're trying to do, but why don't we look at better collaborations with Burkina Faso in terms of fighting terrorism. You know, they've just housed refugees from Burkina Faso. Why do we have refugees in Burkina Faso? Terrorists. Terrorists are the reason that people have to move. They have to run away from their communities, from their villages, from their homes that have been left there by their forefathers. Now you want to take me to another country that is not even mine. And we don't need such a kind of arrangement for African people. So how can we make sure that this doesn't happen? A voice in the United Nations, a voice in AU, in ECOWAS will not help us deal with the problem.
Maybe Ghana sending its military to Burkina would be of great better help.
That is another better way
Yeah.
to help fight terrorism. Not saying, hey, United Nations help Burkina Faso. United Nations, there's terrorists in Burkina
African
Faso.
Union.
Who doesn't know they are terrorists?
Yeah.
In fact, who are the people who are sending these terrorists? Like telling somebody, I have thieves in my house, and it's the same person that is stealing from you.
Or
It's
sending the
just a
tips.
joke.
So guys, it's crazy, but what we can say it's a good start, for
Yeah.
Ghana and Burkina. But my hope is because when I said they are voting this year, and we are not sure who will become the president, my hope is to get a Pan-Africanist as a president of Ghana, because right now I can say allegedly we have a puppet. So if because guys, I know you are voting for the vice president. That guy has been there with Nana Akufo-Addo, and I'm telling you, he will not help you. Just change. You can give Nana Kwame Bediako, the young guy, or anybody else, but don't give the vice president. So if you're in Ghana, listen to us. We know what you're telling you. We know what we are telling you, because in Kenya we did the same mistake, and you'll be crying as we laugh at you.
Sisters, let us know what you think about this in the comment section down below. Do you feel like this is the kind of help that Burkina Faso needs right now? If at all they need help from Ghana, well, it could be good if Ghana can help, but is this the kind of way that you are hoping that Burkina Faso can collaborate with Ghana? If you have different views on this, please share in the comment section down below. We are selling Fulani heads coming from the Sahel states. Very good. If you want to have a representation of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger in your house, this could be a good deco piece. If you want to feel it in your head and wear it and wear it with pride, it's also perfect for your head. Please support us by buying it. You can contact us on the numbers on the screen, WhatsApp or Telegram. It's only $50 per head. We will ship it to you wherever you are. You can also support us by buying us coffee. In the description box down below, we have the Buy Me a Coffee link. Also support us by liking, sharing, commenting, and always watching our videos. We will see you in the next one.
Bye bye.